Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to do this video to give you guys an update on what's going on in here and what's going on with a couple of these other tanks. You see that one with the 2 white dots. We'll get into what's going on here in a minute. What you're looking at right now is my fish tank. Now the camera doesn't do it justice, but let me give you a view of my fish tank with light. Alright, here's a fish tank with light. Alright, and here's the fish tank without light. Now what you're looking at is a very, very bright blue LED light. There's also one underneath the aerator in my Volcano, and one right up here. Now, to give you an idea on how bright this is, on these leafy substances here, not the one that's real thin like this one, but on this one right here, you see how bright that's glowing on the screen right now? That's how bright these edges are glowing over here, and that's actually much, much brighter. The camera is not doing this justice at all. I really apologize for that. I'll look into the Volcano and over here, and what it produces is a very beautiful screen. I don't know if you can kind of see the landscape I've got going on. I've got green over here, blue over here, and the red, of course, coming up out of the tunnel, and it actually leads straight up. You can see the color all the way up to the top of the tank. So it's very nice. The fish are actually liking it. Jack's got himself a beautiful spot. Let me show you Jack. You can see his coloring. God damn, I wish I could show you his coloring right now. But let me show you the tiger stripes. There's those tiger stripes I was telling you about. And again, the camera doesn't do any of these guys justice. They're just... He's a brilliantly, brilliantly colored Jack Dempsey. But the Oscar I picked up that wasn't doing so hot is finding itself in a much better situation. It's growing, and it's appearing much, much more healthy, so we're happy to hear that. Alright, moving on. Now the reason I'm doing this video now and not later is that I don't know when the ball pythons are going to be coming in, so you know, whatever. Now this is not my tank, this is my new roommate's tank, and right down here is our mouse. You can't really see it, but there's our mouse tank right there, and he is somewhere in there, Lord knows. But anyway, so the other night I was bored. I didn't know what to do, so I started playing with my buddy's tank, and I ended up making it kind of a neat little setup here. Let me show you guys what I did. Now, my roommate might not keep this setup, so don't be expecting to see this when I actually do the snake video. But I just wanted to show you what I set up. This is how I envisioned his tank. It's got a heat rock over here, and this piece right here is actually a hollow log. Let me see if I can hold this camera away so you can see what I'm talking about. If you look, you can see the other end over there. See that? And there's the blue neon LED light that I was telling you guys about. Those are submersible in water. I got one over here too. I wrapped it with some vine, as you can see. It's got a nice vine wrap. Now this is a log right here, and this log is actually hollow, and the snake likes burrowing itself in there. And my buddy made a comment the other night, I wish I could put it in there, but the snake keeps getting in there. So I took a bunch of his stuff and I just weaved it around into a nice little net that the snake can peruse around and climb. I also blocked off all the holes and weaved the vine around. Let's see here. Got a hide over here. I think this will probably be his hot side, or he's got the heat rock over here, so that's just what I did. Like I said, this probably won't stay the same. Now the cool thing about what I did here is this is another hide, but let me show you something really cool about this one right here. Under here, where you see my hand going, right in here, you can come out on the other side over here, behind this plant. It opens up and he can get through right here. My hand will go all the way under there. The same for over here in this nook. He can come out right there, right here, and right there. And we're going to be getting a much larger water ditch because there's going to be 2 guys in here. There's also a little hidden hide all the way back along this whole thing. It's kind of a hide because of the vine and the leaf. And then in here there's a whole den that the thing could turn into a hide. It also loops around this back corner over here. See where my hand's coming up through? And of course there's this one. So all in all, we think I'm guessing there's probably enough hides in there. He's got a lot of other stuff that he can add. We've got another, I gave him my log right there. You can see it, and some more vine and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that before he changed it because I like the way it looks. And I don't know if we'll be getting the guy tomorrow or not, so I just wanted to show you the setup of what we got going on. Just to back up, this is the same size, same exact tank as what I house Manny in. And although you probably can't see it, I got a green one going on over here. And if you remember looking at my tank, I'll show it to you one more time. All the leaf back along the back end there is illuminated by that green light, so it's a nice neon green for Manny, who's asleep right now. I don't want to disturb him, so I'll let him keep sleeping. But yeah, there you go, guys. So here's the new setup. There, that gives you a much better look into the burrow dig that I made for him. You can see it gives you plenty of clearance underneath there for him to mosey around in. And you can see straight through to the other side. It's a nice nook for a snake. And like I said, that bridges out 4 different ways, so it gives him and they're all protected, they're all covered, they're all, you know, nice little hide area. He'll probably take onto this one or the nook up there. But yeah, that's how it is. A couple of live plants, nice moss, heat rock, and this will probably be the cold side. We're just getting some of the soil dried off. We're probably gonna put in some I think he wants to put in some either more coconut or some of the bark. But yeah, it's looking good, and hopefully we'll have I think it's Deuce and Buddha, or no, Kuda. Deuce and Kuda are the 2 snakes coming. So can't wait to show them to you guys. But I'm going to end the video now. And boy, that gives you a little bit more of a view on how blue everything is. And that's the way I see it. That's a little bit more accurate. And the fish, I think, do pretty good with it. You can't see him right now with the Oscars staring at me. He's hungry as hell. I know he is. A little fat ass. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Can't wait to show you the rest of everything when the time comes. So, just so anybody who owns a snake knows, or anybody who's planning on owning a snake knows, this is not a large enough tank to house a full-grown snake. I have another minute, so I'm just going to finish it up with a little info. You need a much larger enclosure for instance, a ball python. Not significantly, excuse me, let me rephrase that. You don't need a larger enclosure, but I don't recommend a glass enclosure for a full-grown snake. A nice wood one would be good. Typically 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot should accommodate a ball python for most of its life. But this one works out well for his too. It makes a beautiful display piece. You can use glass. There's nothing necessarily per se wrong with it. Just make sure you give the guy a lot of spaces where he feels safe. And that's it. I'm bugging out. I'm going to post this now, and hopefully I'll have another video for you guys later. Thanks for watching.